Because the idea that when this shit starts, it starts off in another future timeline. It said 30XX AF. And we're not talking Dragon Ball AF. AF, we, the community, after Frieza. So in that time, it is believed among the fans that in that point in the story, wherever that taking place, they fucking defeated him already. And the Saiyans survived.
After Frieza,
bro. Do you look at this man? I got him. He's in. Let's go. Where's Nasir? Where is Nasir?
Oh, that's that good shit.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Oops. I'm here with my brother Oops and the homie Kai, and we are back again, once again. How y'all doing today? Trifecta, boys! How are we doing today? Episode freaking, what is it, 62? 63?
I think it's 63.
Oh, we up there. Oh, okay. Well, shit, shout out to us, right? You know, we got to celebrate these things, you know? We're still alive, we're kicking, we're healthy, we're chilling. We're out here, we're putting you motherfuckers to shame in the goddamn comments. All right, but you know, it's just another day in the life of the Full Power Podcast. So, Brother Uch, how you doing today, sir?
I'm good. Just busy day at work, I guess. You know, came right home for the most part. And got to work on the pods. So, you know, chilling.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And we'll talk a little bit about that in just a second after I ask my man freaking Kai. How you doing today, sir?
I've been pretty good. I mean, got a little riled up in the last conversation we had a little bit ago. You know, some of our patrons know about that. But yeah, come find out what's up.
Come find out what's up because, of course, with the quick plugs. Oh, the bars. Anyway, fullpowerpod@gmail.com. We have a Twitter as well. Follow us at fullpowerpod. And what they were discussing, the work that the Lethal One was over here mentioning, the shit that Kai just dropped about the Patrons. The Patreon is where we finally got the conversation with the homie Geekdom on this superhero spoiler review. Okay, we went all out, balls to the wall. We talked about a lot of different things about that movie, and I will say, without spoiling, right, that some scores were changed up around. So if you guys want to check out exactly what was said, make sure you guys become a patron of ours today. Okay, and of course, as always, we have a couple more names to shout out at the end of the episode because I think people are really about the Full Power Podcast life. So let's I'm gonna give a quick shout out to everybody out here because, hey man, the big goal, right? The big grand goal is that I want us to just have so much support to the point where I wake up and all I do is content. That's what I'm trying to do. And then at the same time, realistically, what I would love to do is I would just like to dump money into both of y'all accounts just because this is that shit that we're trying to be on, guys. Okay, so if you guys are down with the cause, if you guys are down to, you know, obviously continue to see us do our thing, you know, all full power and out of control, then definitely continue your support, whether it's on the Patreon, whether you're obviously liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, because obviously whether they're head ass or not, all feedback is something. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say, right? So speaking of feedback though, okay, for the first time in some time, I will say that we finally got an email. Somebody wrote us, and the perfect part about it, and it's not cell related, okay, is that it has yo, I feel like one of my goals is just to see how many times I can get Kai's eyes to roll, like low-key. I'm good at that shit. However, so I'm gonna get into it, right? So it comes,
You just be saying some buffoonery.
I know. You know, but hey, that's what we're all about here, right? So this email has everything to do with exactly what I actually wanted to talk about anyway. So much so to the point where our boy Dizzy, shout outs to Dizzy, right? Dizzy, of course, guys, if you didn't know, is responsible for literally 98% of the thumbnails you guys see here for the Full Power Podcast. So if you see Dizzy on the streets of Twitter or wherever he's at, make sure you're hitting up Dizzy and following, show him that love and support, because he gives us some banger thumbnails, right? And Dizzy, without even asking, without even seeing, yo, did you guys record yet? Did you? No. You know what this dude did? He dropped the thumbnail the earliest he's ever dropped it, because he knew. Because what's the talk of the town nowadays? No one's fucking talking about superhero no more. Okay? That shit's out. Okay? That shit can go out with all of this head assery that comes along with it. Okay? Because what's in is this legend, a Dragon Ball tale. So let me go ahead and read this email. All right? And it goes, and it reads, hello. As a diehard Dragon Ball fan, I absolutely love the podcast. All right, you get some dings for that. Appreciate it. The amount of knowledge and passion for Dragon Ball.
Passion.
The passion, right? The amount of knowledge and passion for Dragon Ball in U3 is so not so widely seen in most fans. Damn, you get some more dings for that. That's love. Okay. I mean, hey man, real ones recognize real ones, I guess, right? Sheesh.
Of course.
And then he says, before I get into the topic, I just wanted to appreciate the passion you all put into this. Keep it up, trifecta. That's respect. That's respect. That was a beautiful opener, right? So let's get into the nitty gritty of this email, right? Well, it's not a long one. Let me not hype it up. It's not on some Star Wars shit, okay? It's not like that. It's just one more little thing, right? They write, the topic I suggest is Legend, the Dragon Ball fan project, right? Even though short, it has a lot of subtle details, and also the overall theme, which begs the question of how the franchise could have been if they had gone in this direction. Along with everyone's thoughts, even a comparison to how the franchise is now compared to this will be something really nice to hear about. Yours truly, with full power, our boy Kronos. Shout out to fucking Kronos, dude. Kronos has always been a real one. So let's get into it, fellas, because listen, I don't know if you guys have been aware, okay, but this whole fan project has kind of caused a little bit of an uprising, if you will, okay? And it's not just with, people just talking a lot about it. It's been helping out people, I'll just say it. My channel gained like over 400 subscribers in 2 days. I am well past the point now where I'm not in this weird gray area that I've been stuck on my main channel. The funny part is that growth trickled into this Full Power Podcast. And you guys already know, we only upload the videos and, the audio once a week, with the extras, of course, being on Patreon, right? But it just goes to show you how much of an impact. It was like the impact of everything that was hitting my channel just some remains fell into the Full Power Podcast because people want to hear the three of us, not just me, the three of us talk about this. So I'm under the understanding that, of course, we all saw it. Kai, I literally watched you watch it, right? And my plan, right, was I wasn't even gonna tell Brandon about it. I was not gonna say shit. I was gonna bring it up, mention it, obviously here on the show, but I wasn't gonna tell him to watch it because there was a 1% chance. I was like, yo, maybe he didn't see it. And so by the time I moved back, because I want to get that reaction, but you know what? That's how big of a deal this shit was, because even this fucking kid saw it, and he don't follow no news. I'm the news.
I found it on Twitter and then I went to YouTube, cause I mean the animation looked pretty dope, so I fucked with it. and the art and shit, and I was just like, oh shit, let's check it out.
Yep.
Because I didn't decide to watch it probably like until maybe another 2 days. Because like I saw it on Twitter, I was like, what the fuck is this?
So you saw it on Saturday then?
Well,
Because
yeah, I saw it.
you definitely saw it over the weekend for sure.
I saw it like Sunday.
Okay.
Either Saturday or Sunday, I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just like on lunch break at this point, but it was like a previous 2 days before that or some shit like that where I was just on Twitter and I heard about it. Like I was just scrolling and I saw it and I was just like, what the fuck is this? And then I just skipped it because I was just like, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to do this shit. And then it comes back to me, so it's like the hype is there, I guess. And I was just like, fuck it. It's like 10 minutes. I didn't watch it. I mean, it was pretty good. I liked it. I liked what I saw. It's interesting.
Go ahead, Kai.
I think exactly the same. I definitely liked what I saw. It was fucking great. It was well put together. It's the direction that Dragon Ball really needs to take, and it's one of those things where it's so well written, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, but like I actually watched it a second time today.
Oh yeah.
Because I watched the reaction though this time because I watched your shit, but. Yeah, no, like, because, like, the second time I watched it, I was, like, kind of paying more attention into it as far, because, like, the first, like, I didn't know what the fuck I was seeing, honestly, like, when I first saw it. I was kind of confused with these new names and shit, and, like, I was trying to understand the plot more, but then the second time, I kind of started to understand a little more about it, but, I mean, it really is a different direction, because, like, where it starts... Like when you start to understand where it starts, it's like borderline Z, or it's like where the tournament is starting and Broly's involved in this shit, and then like a Vegeta from a different fucking planet or whatever universe comes into play, or timeline, matter of fact, and then he shows up, but like it's crazy because like, I mean Goku like reached a new form that matched like Broly, for example, in this case, and definitely beat him, but it's so soon because we don't even know. I mean, I'm just speculating at this point. I'm just chatting, to be honest, because I don't know where the fuck, like, I don't know what type of training Goku's been through and shit in this shit. Like, there's already fucking hypotheses and shit. And it's kind of funny.
And what you're doing, right? Is exactly what every single person on YouTube and on the internet is doing. They are trying, whether they mean to or not, they are trying to dissect and understand as much as they possibly can about it because it is that fucking interesting. It's that intriguing. And let me tell you, off of my initial hype, okay, because as you saw in my reaction, I was freaking out. I had to pause it like a few times in the middle just to fucking like breathe, okay, because I had to take in some form or fashion everything that was happening, okay. This project, okay, by Stray Dog Studios, Studio Stray Dog, they're not gonna be strays for much longer, okay. I'll tell you that right now, okay, because people know who the fuck they are. And what our boy Nasir Pasha, okay, he is a god in his own right, and I deem that, right, because we all respect Toriyama, right, to a degree. You have to. You can't not. But Nasir did something that not a lot, or I will go out and say not anybody has really been able to do, because there exists so many different fan projects, and I mean there's a reason why you don't hear us talking too much about them, okay. I mean, we mention them in passing, right? I'm aware of some of them, very few we've actually watched, because the reason is just like, yeah, we enjoy it, it's cool, it's different. Some things are just like, like whatever, right? But it's just, especially going back to the time was different. right? When we watched Absalon, and that's the one fan project that I have specifically talked about here in the past on previous episodes, right? But it was never something that we would, especially now, there's really no reason to even invest time and energy and emotion into shit like that. But Nasir did something that none of these other projects has done. And this is not me trying to shit on any of them. I'm not shitting on Deliverance. I'm not shitting on Absalon. I'm not shitting on AF. I'm nothing. Whatever I missed, because there's a shitload, right? I'm not shitting on any of them. But the fact of the matter is that this dude took what is already known, popular, has a legacy. No matter how much head ass follows, especially nowadays, right? This dude managed to take what was already known and established, and he added his own flair and twists and turns that I don't think anybody was expecting and ready for. And that is part of the reason why people are still watching this shit. People are still talking about this shit. And it is that big of a fucking deal. Like, it has caused almost its own like little resurgence. Like, people are like, it's insane the amount of thought and energy from the fans. Not just, like the fans, like people that have seen it. They're just like trying to make their own conclusions, and they're like, what if this, what if that? And y'all already know I'm the kind of person that I really don't fuck with shit like that. But this shit is literally in the name. It is fucking legendary.
Yeah, no, like, it really just is interesting. Like, I don't know how to really put it. Like, I don't like going, like you could kind of said, I don't like going too far in depth and really thinking outside the box like that. But I mean, this is really good for him and his whole team and shit, because I mean, they could create their own little story. Like, they don't like, this has, because we have to understand at the end of the day, this has nothing to do with the actual series itself. This is completely, this is side story shit. This is side quest shit.
Right.
But at this point, with the direction of how he's taken it, it really is its own thing.
Right.
And I hope people keep it that way. It's okay to have like your hypothesis, conclusions, and all that as far as like where this thing can go. But as far as like them putting it into the actual series of Dragon Ball Super and beyond, like, I hope it doesn't reach that stage, because then it would kind of ruin it. But I like where the ideas are flowing as far as this, because the one thing that caught my attention was when Vegeta said, like, get ready for war type shit.
At the end.
Because I'm like, yeah, because I was like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Like, what else is gonna happen type shit? Like, because you already know. The one thing I like about shit like this, with these like side quests, I call them side quests, fucking, like, you already know they're gonna just be straight up like action bangers. There's not really gonna be like any type of, there's gonna be dialogue a little bit, but it's not gonna be like heavy dialogue.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna go straight into action, kind of like, and I'm just kind of going based off what I remember off Absalon, even though I never fucking.
I didn't finish it either. Yeah, like nah, I never. I was supposed to on my stream, but
I mean, I wouldn't mind finishing it, but I kind of just forgot about it. But like this, like, I feel like this can probably be more interesting than Absalon, and I kind of liked Absalon.
It already is.
It already
is. Yeah. So I mean, I like where it's going as far as that. It's different.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey man.
Did you want to say anything else, Kai?
No.
So the thing that I'm glad you brought up Absalon in comparison, because that's what we relate to, right? The key difference here, and this is adding on to like how big of a deal this is, right? Is that Absalon came at a time when there was nothing. There was no Super. There was no like Battle of Gods even, I don't think, right? So all we had was GT. GT was the only thing that we had that we could see as the very last thing that happened, right? And then if you want to be technical, you could even throw in that movie that they had where it was Goku Jr. from like 2 generations after the fact, right? Which, funny enough, like I think it was last month or something, or some time ago, I literally fucking I watched that movie after years and years of not seeing it. And I'm just like, they really made a 45-minute special, because that's, you have to call it a special. I'm like, and nothing happened. Like, what the fuck? Like nothing really happened, you know. But I digress. Epsilon came at a point in time where that was literally all we had. It was just Dragon Ball Z GT and then the games, right? So when Epsilon was here, it was like 12 years after, or 10 years after, whatever, the events of GT. Everybody's training. Of course, that's just like how you said, they had to have the action. Because how are they gonna keep people's attention? They fucking, I think the first scene, they literally open up, Vegeta's on some fucking random planet, and he was Super Saiyan 4, and then he just went Super Saiyan 5? Like, I don't even know. It might have been 3 to 4.
That shit was so random.
It was, yeah, but back then, that was the shit that was like, it's like if you didn't have your characters going another number Super Saiyan, but goodbye. Like, your shit got axed by the,
Back then it was numbers and now it's colors.
Right. No, but I feel like what really makes or could make a good short story kind of like that is definitely like you have to have minor but important dialogue. Well, like so you understand and follow where the story's going. I don't even know if I understood what was going on at Epsilon. I would have to watch it.
Yeah,
again.
I'd have to
like
too.
I feel like this shit right here, the legend shit, could totally like X that shit out and just make a completely different turn as far as all that is concerned.
Well, right. But so let me finish my point. So with Epsilon, of course, people were gonna be more open to just giving it the attention because there was nothing else. It was animated, it was moving, whatever. You saw your favorite characters. You saw some shit that you didn't expect to see. And from what I do remember, the plot of Epsilon was there was these like other Saiyans that were from some other fucking planet that was on Earth, and they were essentially trying to revive like dead characters like Broly and Boo and all this other shit. That's all I can really remember. If I'm butchering it, well, I'm sorry in advance, right? But again, this was during a time where we had no new shit. Legend came out. It released in the middle of Super being present, even though it's in manga right now and the anime hasn't returned yet, but a movie just dropped. Okay? We have literally like this podcast essentially for the foreseeable few episodes during the summer, right? Was essentially gonna be around whatever fucking bullshit head ass comments people were trying to say or convince us otherwise that your favorite character is stronger than Goku and Vegeta now, right? That's basically what would have been the case. I mean, obviously, like I would have came up with something to talk about here. Obviously, I'm not gonna like leave you guys high and dry for no reason, but like that would have been the base. And then of course, like once the new chapters come out, obviously we do the chapter reviews, right? But then it's just like that would have been it. And now we have this that just came out of nowhere. And and the difference this time is now that there's official shit, and now there's this. And this is better than this. And that is a fucking problem. Right?
Facts.
That's a problem.
This is just the first episode, bro. You gotta remember, this shit's like 10 minutes.
Dude.
It's not even 20.
It's not even full length. Right?
Imagine if we had a 20. Imagine if that was 20 minutes.
Yeah.
With more information and all that shit.
Listen,
I don't even think it was 10.
Technically,
it
was under 10 minutes. Yeah. If you take out all of the messages that he had in the beginning and then the credits, it's under 10 minutes, bro.
Had credit scenes.
Credit
scenes.
My man Nasir put a fucking post credit in a 10-minute John.
I mean, it wasn't like crazy, but it was like, wow. Wow,
Yeah,
there's a
but
credit scene.
but even that credit scene, even the
I
end
know
credit
it
scene
was important.
was
and
like,
it's
oh,
because man said Vegeta. Nigga. That's what it was, man. Like,
my. If you guys have not seen my reaction, which at this point I'm pretty sure it's like over 25,000 fucking views, which I can't even believe. But at this
You know
point,
what's
I'm starting to
interesting?
believe it though. What's up?
you know what's interesting about like that whole credit scene? Because when I was watching it, I kind of expected like Broly to just be dead after that fucking super
Me
Kamehameha
too.
blast. But he kept Mans alive. I mean, for the better, obviously.
Well,
Because that's crazy.
yeah. I mean, it's just like, dude. There's.
But now you have to understand, like Broly is, he has one arm now technically. But I mean, who knows if somebody gives him a little fucking little hand, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, imagine. I don't know, bro. Nah, but I mean, this is gonna be hyped up for a little, probably a little bit longer. But it would be more hyped up if like we knew that I guess consistent episodes were about to start kind of dropping, like whether it was monthly or bi-weekly or some shit like that. But I mean, that next episode, we're probably not gonna get that for a while.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I know that this is the Full Power Podcast and we plug our own shit, but on my channel, this is the one dude that I've been plugging their shit immensely because I need more, okay? And like I said, and I'm gonna do this right here. Y'all need to look in the description and there's going to be a link to their Patreon, okay? Because it is crucial that Stray Dog Studio turns into Adopted Dog Studio, okay? The fandom needs to completely come together. And I can tell you, it's happening. It's not like instant, you know? Because I'm not gonna lie. Nasir is being way too humble. And I can tell you how he's being humble. He only has 2 tiers on his Patreon. A $1 and a $3. Usually on Patreon pages, you see 5, 10. I mean, shit, we have a fucking a 1, a 5, a 10, a 25, a 50, and a fucking 100, right?
Bro, people would have definitely donated 100.
Dude,
Facts.
I literally would have considered. I mean, you know, I'm moving home, so my money's fucking hella tight or non-existent, right? I would have considered at least that, but like, I was surprised. I was like, $3 fucking dollars? Like, bro, I'm about to fucking sub on my personal and then through the full power at this rate. Just throw 6 at him, double time. You know, let's get it moving, you know? But when I subscribed, he was at $200 something a month. Okay? Now, he's over $1,500. And he has 4 goals, right? The third goal is a $2,000 mark, right? But the fourth goal, if he gets to 15,000, that means that he will at that point officially hire out his staff and pay them, and then they're going to have a true budget. Because, you know, all that godliness that we saw, that was only off of
That was
zero.
for funsies.
That was for funsies at a $0 budget, and it took them 4 years. So with a true proper budget, let's get these fucking guys paid. So that way we can continue to talk about Legend. Because let me tell you something. I would love, the best case scenario, I would love for this shit to become a regulated thing that it just takes over this fucking show. Because honestly, Super, you know, it's a fresh of fucking breath air. I can't even fucking say it, right? I'm fucking a breath of fresh air, right? Because we're covering Super, right? We're covering anything Dragon Ball, really. Like anything that we can possibly talk about, we are doing. But now this exists. This is like when Geekdom comes on and he's acknowledging and validating everything that we already talk about and making us feel like, okay, we're really actually not, you know, crazy, no matter how the fucking comment, some people, not everybody, makes us fucking, you know, feel that sometimes, you know? Dude, Legend has clearly made its mark, and I personally feel like there's no way Toei has not seen this at all. There's no way. Listen, Japan could try to act like that.
We did just discuss about how they didn't even know how popular everything was in the first place. So
that's true. Yeah, Geekdom.
Who actually knows?
Yeah. Geekdom was on the extra episode number 2, talking to us about the superhero movie, and he was bringing up stuff about how around the Resurrection F time period, like they didn't realize how popular Dragon Ball was over here. And honestly, I think that's bullshit. I'm not saying that what he was saying was wrong. I'm saying it's bullshit on Japan, right? Because, bro, let me ask you a question. How the fuck is it possible to just ignore? It's not that you don't know. How do you ignore? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that on a business standpoint. If you're a fucking company that's literally responsible for producing and creating all this shit based off of a popular entity known as Dragon Ball, and it's being globally distributed, what do you mean you don't fucking know? That doesn't make sense.
That's crazy.
Think about that on a business fucking standpoint. That makes 0 sense. Oh, we had no idea. No, the fuck, they fucking knew. There's the difference is they don't care. They don't. They only care. They care to a degree. They just making sure that whatever they're putting out makes the profits that they're looking for.
I wonder if it's because of the old heads that are
Yes, no, that's 100% what it is, and I've said this already. The fact is, the culture over there, combined with the old folks that are still in these suits at the tables, are the ones that are still making these fucking decisions on how to operate. Okay? But the second the newer, younger generation starts taking over, what happened?
I was just gonna say, so do you think that when we're old, it's gonna be a great fucking situation?
Well, dude, at this rate, I think so, because I already consider myself fucking old. Okay? Even though people are gonna tell me otherwise, right? But like, it is what it fucking is. But think about it. Even us at their age, it would be infinitely fucking better. Are you kidding me? And I'm saying us like in their shoes, you know, making fucking decisions on how to handle things. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say like I'm gonna write a infinitely better story than what Toriyama has put out there. I'm not gonna be disrespectful like that. But what I will at least say is I'm not gonna be a fucking dumbass and release the movie for yourself and then wait and have everybody wait 2 months. Like
I mean, as far as Dragon Ball is concerned, like they should know better, bro. Like if you bro, you already know your shit's globally distributed. You should release that shit globally, whatever, at the same time, bro, just so it's fair. Especially if your fandom is more over here than it is over there, like, because that's the truth, right?
You know what? I don't know number wise, but I mean, the US is a bigger fucking country than Japan. I mean, you know, if you want to just have comments, and it's not just the US, North America and South America, the whole fucking center, the whole section of this globe that we're in lives, sweat, breathes, and bleeds Dragon Ball. Like, what the fuck? Are you guys serious? At this point, we're more passionate fans than even Japan is. Listen, we saw the fucking shit. Not a single peep in that theater. If that shit came here, you would have seen so many videos of people popping off in those theaters, screaming, excited, happy, laughing, hollering, having a fucking grand old time. Dude, the culture over there is it's different.
Yeah, no, it's the culture, bro.
That's how anime was born in the first place. All its craziness.
It's
one place you can let loose is with the pen.
Right. Like, this shit is different, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
They have it's like, I'm not calling them weird or nothing, but it's like their culture is more based off of like respect and probably like integrity and all that shit. So it's like
extremely reserved.
They gotta be very reserved about certain shit. Even though these motherfuckers can like sloop fucking noodles and that fucking describe. They like, bro,
He's right.
like that's rude over
And
here
just burp
apparently,
out.
right?
Yeah, making noise
But over there,
over
that shit
here
makes
is
perfect
not okay.
sense.
But I don't give a fuck. I eat my
I
shit
still
the way
do
I
that
fucking eat
shit.
it. Okay, like if I have to fucking
You eat
okay,
it
well,
like you're hungry as fuck.
hey, the plug. Shout outs. But yeah, man, like that's the one thing I would definitely do is like that. Like I would just bring more common sense to the table. Like it's not that hard. It really isn't. And I would at least be. I would go the extra mile to make sure my fucking story makes fucking sense. Right?
I mean, like, do you believe that? Like, I guess going back to the Nazir mans.
Let's please continue to talk about Legend and Nasir. Thank you.
So he needs 15,000. I feel like, but his tier shit only goes to 3,
Yes.
like $3. So like. I feel like that's kind of low-key a major fuck up on his
He's
part.
he's too
like,
humble.
I low-key hope he's listening, low-key, because like I feel like he
He really got to turn that
number.
shit up to 100.
Nah,
at
he
least.
has to turn it up if he wants to be realistic about the 15,000, cause like I don't know how Patreon works really as far as like the whole subscriber shit, you know.
It's monthly.
But yeah, okay, so like 15,000. How many subs does he have?
Oh, I'll give you the numbers right now. I'll pull that shit up.
It's monthly, but you can cancel it.
Yeah.
So
that's whatever. But
exactly. So that's why like you got to turn that up.
Nah, bro. Like
Have to. I feel like that's important.
Like, bro, the amount of views that fucking shit had, like he probably could have reached the 15,000 within the week.
Yes.
If we're being realistic.
Yes.
If we're being realistic. If he turned up the numbers.
If
like,
he
like I don't know what Mans is thinking, or like whoever on his team. I'm surprised nobody on his team told him bump them numbers up, bro.
Hey, yo, pay us, motherfucker. Raise the price. Raise the price.
Nah, like I'm really being serious, bro. Like, bro.
I would have at least been a 10. At least. I would have definitely been a 10. But look.
At least a 20.
Oh, well, no. I'm saying I would have put 10 a month.
Oh,
I can commit to 10
okay.
a month. But yeah, he should at least have up to that. Yeah, I agree with that full-heartedly.
Nah, like give people like because like that number is way bigger than 3. Like I guarantee you most of his subs are probably 3s. Imagine if he bumped it to 10 or 20. He would have been there already, bro.
That's facts, dude. We could have been talking about the
People have
teaser of
money.
episode 2 already.
People have money, bro. Like,
Yes. Look, okay. So let me read the number. To answer your question. He has right now per month, he's going to be earning 1,381. So if I said 1,500 before, that was my mistake, right?
He would have it.
But wait, listen. Let me hit you with this number. How many patrons does he have? 487. Dude, times 5? He would have been over budget if he had at least a $5 tier. I can't believe we're talking about his marketing right now. Look.
wait, but he wants to reach 15.
He wants to reach 15K off $3 No. We need to.
Nah. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he needs to bump that at least a 5 and a 10, please.
All of us want to see it. All of us want to help. Bump that shit, man. Come on.
You said 487 right now?
Yeah, do the math. My man, shout out to brother Ujo. He's getting that fucking
Nah, bro.
accounting degree right now.
Bro. Nigga, bro. $30. That's all he would need, bro. Like, well, that's it, because I just did 15,000 divided by his subscriber count. But that's just,
okay.
That's all that's like bro, like that would mean all 487 people would have to put down 30 a month, bro.
Well, no. Well, see, but that's the thing. The way it works is not everyone's gonna do that, right? But
well, I understand that, but like on average, bro, like even cut down the 30 to 15, like that's and double up the 487 to under like what 900.
That's
like
what I'm
It
saying.
doesn't. That's another thing though. Is you got to remember that some people out there really have bread like that.
Yup.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if not everybody can do 30, because there's gonna be that one motherfucker that just drops a band for no reason, and it's like, damn.
It's happened
thank
to
you.
me on my streams, and I don't
Yeah,
understand
so
it, but
it's
it
like-
happens.
Yeah, he got to
Wait,
turn it
but-
up. That's 15K
yeah.
is quite it's quite a margin to reach. So
Like, bro, like, how many views does his video have, bro?
It's
Like,
at this point,
over-
I don't even have to
millions.
look. I know it's at 4. At least I know it's at 4. I'll
bro,
refresh it right now because I have it
like,
open still.
bro,
Of course.
like the amount of donations or just patrons off of that alone.
4.2
bro.
million views, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like he would literally, and this is a stretch, but man's would be at 15,000 by the end of the month, bro.
Free.
And that's giving him too much time. But yeah, I don't know, man.
I
I hope he listens to this shit.
I hope so too, because listen, your boy is following me on Twitter. Right there.
You might as well DM, man.
you might as
Just be
well
like,
clip this and literally at him. Tell him turn it up if you want that.
Listen. There's no
turn it
secret.
up. Do it for the fandom, dude.
Please. There's no secret. Nasir has already been in contact with me. Okay. I wanted to bring him on at some point. Okay.
Oh, bring him.
Be like, cause
Bring him.
I would love to just tell him to his
Bring
face.
him.
I would love to tell him to his face, Nasir,
Bring him.
raise your fucking tier levels. Okay? We're trying to get part 2. Okay? We're trying to give you more. We're trying to feed y'all. We're trying to adopt the stray dogs.
Yes.
No more strays. Okay? We're done with the strays. Adopted Dogs Studio. Okay? Thriving Dogs Studio.
Yo, you need to stop.
Thriving dogs. Okay? We're not strays no more. Okay? We need this shit to happen.
Oh my god.
I said this shit in my reaction. I'll say it on the fucking podcast. If everybody that has watched this shit does not fucking sub to that Patreon, they're frauds. I said that shit.
You know, the
Free.
one thing I wonder how long it took him to write like that whole thing.
Oh, to write it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that was
to
a part of the
write, like,
process.
to come up,
We
with
can
the
ask him
ideas
when he
and
comes
shit.
on.
Well,
Get him.
Yeah,
Get
obviously,
him.
obviously,
Yeah.
Like, these are the questions, cause like, I mean, I don't know how long it takes to write the shit, obviously. So
Yo. So, all right. So,
as far as the drawing goes, that's a whole nother story. But like the writing part, I would like to know.
dude,
It
listen.
was so beautifully written. That's why.
You know,
it's
because that
just
was
like,
great. It was really good. That was really good.
Listen, let's talk a little bit about the story that we saw, okay? Because that is obviously one of the selling points of why everyone's so fucking obsessed with this shit, right? And I usually don't like using that word, but I don't care. Because I will admit I'm obsessed with this shit, clearly, right? And no, it's not a problem, okay? Because I don't need to self-admit myself. The only place I need to self-admit myself to is at that studio, okay? Because bro, you don't understand. Like I said in my reaction, I was like, dude, I will voice act for free. I don't care. Like at this point, it's not even about the money. For you, it is, because we're trying to get you paid. We're trying to get that fucking part 2, okay? But the story, right? So after I watched it, I lost count of how many times I've seen this, okay? Out of, like, around after I watched it the first few times, I started getting more questions. In the comments, we are all really getting maybe coming to some answers. And I think we kind of cracked it a little bit, right? Because Brandon, you kind of touched on it already, and this is not even I'm not gonna say too much because there's like at least 2 or 3 more videos that I have planned as far as theories go, right, with certain characters. But when it comes down to Vegeta and his role in this, dude, now once I say this, I'm hoping it's gonna open your mind a little bit. Like it's gonna, like a light bulb's gonna go come off, right? Vegeta is from another timeline, and he's saving Goku from dying because Broly obviously was after him to kill him, right? And the proof in the pudding is simply as such. Vegeta is paralleling Trunks. Because what the fuck did Trunks do when he came back from his time to... All he wanted to do, his own purpose was to what? Deliver a message. Deliver a warning. That the androids was coming, and y'all need to prepare. And here's the antidote so you don't die, right? In Legend, Vegeta, the new king, by the way, he's not the fucking prince. We don't do that shit over here. We're on our fucking king shit, son. Okay? New King Vegeta comes through for the pride of the Saiyans, for his family, and even you, Kakarot. He pulls up to, of course, prevent Goku's imminent death, but to also, well, I don't know if he meant for Wukong form to come out after that shit, but he was there to let him know that his days was numbered, and that he needs to go prepare with him under like for the war that was coming up. Dude, this 10-minute shit is already exploring timelines, and Vegeta is acting as the Trunks. And the fucking crazy part is, you were saying, oh, this is almost like on some early Dragon Ball Z shit. No, this is on some early Dragon Ball shit. Okay, because I did some research, and before I even did my big breakdown video, which is like 55 minutes and surprisingly doing amazingly well, right? Nasir decided to start the story from a Dragon Ball standpoint. Dude, episode 137 of Dragon Ball is literally where Goku fights Chi-Chi in the World Tournament. That whole scenario, that whole scene fucking happened. Obviously up to the point where Broly shows up, right? But like the whole thing with like, oh, Goku doesn't remember who she is. Like, you promised you'd marry me. All that shit. That was
Dragon Ball.
Yes, that is Dragon Ball. But in this fucking story, this legendary tale, okay, is reimagining so many things in one. And when you dig deep, you realize, bro, how the fuck was he able to to make all this shit exist with each other, and it made sense, right? Because the idea that when this shit starts, it starts off in another future timeline. It said 30XX AF. And we're not talking Dragon Ball AF. AF, we, the community, after Frieza. So in that time, it is believed among the fans that in that point in the story, wherever that taken place, they fucking defeated him already. And the Saiyans survived.
After Frieza.
After Frieza, bro. Do you look at this man? I got him. He's in. Let's go. Where's Nasir? Where is Nasir?
Nah, but bro,
raise your tears.
Calm down, hold on, bro. Because
wait,
I'm still trying to figure out where the actual Vegeta, the timeline where this Goku is in at, if it's after Frieza.
Well, that's why it's just so interesting, because it's just like, what could possibly happen? What is the war? Who are they trying to fight? Who are they trying to prevent themselves after? Did Frieza send Broly? Where's Broly coming
Frieza?
from? Yo, where's Frieza? Yo, see, this right here is what I'm talking about, because here, listen to the context of our voices. Okay, when we say where's Frieza here, we're excited because we don't know what the fuck happened. When we ask that shit in Super, we're like, where is Frieza? Like, we're just fucking waiting for this motherfucker because they keep name dropping that. But now it's like, yo, the mystery. Is AF after Frieza? The Saiyans are there.
Dude, that shit alone is just so crazy to think about.
That's crazy.
Dude, this is the Legend, the Dragon Ball tale is not just a 10-minute film. This is now currently a lifestyle. This is a choice, a path, okay, to take down. Because I truly, firmly believe that this, like, here's the thing, right? And it helps with everything. Because here's the thing. It's not like if we put all this emotion and all this like energy and hype towards Legend, we're just gonna completely ditch fucking the source material. Unfortunately, that can't happen. It just can't. We're stuck, okay? But and obviously the reason why is because, well, this is the main shit. But the fact that Legend exists is just like, okay, well, at least we have a Legend, right?
It's a refresher.
Super can be as so fucking far head ass as they want at that point, and we'll come on the Full Power podcast, man. We'll review that shit. All right, Kai. So chapter 3000. Goku. He fucking went Super Saiyan 11. Ultra 20 fucking Instinct. But the fans are still saying that Gamma 10, all right, could possibly be stronger than that. But hold on. But see, Gohan. Okay, he grew 2 tails, okay, and his potential has gone so far beyond belief, but guess what? He hasn't trained in like 20 fucking years. So, but hey, man, hey, it happened, you know, it is what it is. The fans, you'll let us know in the comments.
Yeah, but the Gohan heads forgot that Goku didn't transform into All Fight yet.
Fucking All Fight. And like the most head ass shit could happen, and honestly, I wouldn't even care. I would cover it
because at least we have Legend.
At least we fucking have Legend, bro. That is the takeaway. That is the complete and utter fucking takeaway.
But we're not going to if you don't turn up them prices.
Nasir, please.
Yeah,
please.
Bro. Yeah, bro.
Please. Like, yeah, dude, bro. From the conversation that I had with him so far, I will say this dude, it seems like a really fucking cool guy. Okay, and I could already get that vibe off of him just with his exit video, or exit the outro that he did in the movie. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
Right? Like he already seemed like a cool dude, but when he actually answered my my message that I sent to him, I was like, yo, this guy's legit. Like, he seems like he's cool peoples. And he actually said he just wants to like shoot the shit. I'm like, oh, we can shoot the shit, but first, I'm gonna fucking I gotta praise you first, okay? I gotta fucking remind. I'm like, listen, man, if we're gonna be friends, okay, I'm gonna be real. I keep it real with all my friends, okay? Raise your fucking tears, please. Please. As a supportive friend, okay?
Nah, come on, he gotta be on here at least one time, just one time.
Bro, people can upgrade tiers too, right?
Yes. Yo, are you kidding me? You're not locked in.
Bro, tell man to just do it, bro. 10 or 20, bro. People will change their tiers from 3 to 10
Facts.
instantly.
Facts. That's the kind of fucking multipliers we need in real life, okay? Not this 10 times multiplier and all this fucking power scaling bullshit and fucking nah. We need the Stray Dog Studio multipliers, okay? Bump the tiers, okay? This $1 and $3 shit, that's fucking crazy. You can't even buy a gallon of gas with that. Come on. You can't nowadays. You can't. I remember the good old days a year ago when it was like 3 something at least, right?
Yeah,
bro, 487 people are putting money into this. They are fully invested, and he only has but a certain amount. But if you just up that shit just by a few fucking dollars, yo, he's gonna be there. Just like he said, in like a month's time. No questions. At 4.2 million views, bro. I'm sure people looked at that Patreon, was like, where's the rest of the tiers?
Yeah,
right.
Bro.
People were ready with it.
I'm honestly surprised he's only at 487 fucking subs for Patreon at that price. And I'm not gonna cap. I thought he would at least be like 1,000 or something.
Yeah.
At least.
Right. Hey man. Well, I mean.
But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, the growth is still gonna be there for sure.
Yeah.
But definitely raise those tiers. Definitely raise those tiers.
Yeah, I like this. I said this in I don't know what I might have just said this in my own Discord, but I'm saying it here. This shit changed my life, bro. This shit changed my life. Now I hyped it up for Kai. I was like, I called this man. I said, bro, are you sure? Are you sure you wanna cross over? Like, cause I'm on the other side of the fence, and it's beautiful over here. Okay, are you sure? Like, I hyped it up, right? I hyped it up, man. But like, tell the people your initial reaction to like all of it, because it didn't change your life. It changed mine. I speak for myself when I say that. But hit us with the dose of reality real quick.
Okay, so for me personally, I'll make it quick and clean and simple. I absolutely loved it. It was 10 out of 10. Amazing story, and it's exactly what I've said, that this is the direction that needs to be taken. This is what we want to see. This is what the people fucking need, okay? It's a problem that we're out here fishing for this shit. Literally from these poor stray dogs. It's like you said, someone got to adopt these dogs, because this is insane. This is literally the content that everyone's been waiting for. Now, it did not change my life, because it is less than 10 minutes, and I am the type of person that would get so overly invested in this shit and then have to wait 2 more years for another one.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I cannot do that to myself again. All right?
You don't want to commit to that relationship.
No. These little 13 episode anime seasons already got me fucking pissed as shit. I can't
even that's a problem. It's all right.
Exactly.
I've been on that wave like for years already.
Nah. 25 minimum. Like,
that's what I say.
Yo, hold on. Okay, even if it's not a 25 episode shit, right? If this man came out and he goes, all right, guys, I have a special announcement to make. Legend is now a series, right? And even if it was fucking 8 episodes, okay? Even if it was 8 episodes, I would need him to do the following. I need a Blu-ray.
Put me on.
I need a Blu-ray. I need a hoodie. I need all the collectibles. I need some fucking figures, okay? I need underwear, okay? Because I'm probably going to shit myself, okay? And then I'm going to need, like, just about any kind of merchandising you could imagine, okay? I need all that. I need the fucking bundle box of Legend, okay? And then I'm going to need the certain moments that are so crucial and epic. I need those framed 24 by 36, and I'm gonna put them all over my fucking house, okay? And when I say house, I mean where I'm moving back to. And I'm not gonna ask my mother. I'm gonna say, this is what's happening, okay? Nasir Pasha is going right next to Jesus, right up there, okay? He's going right up there above the fucking door. So when people ask, who is that guy? I'm gonna be like, have a seat, and I'll explain. And I will tell them all about how the stray dog became everybody's savior from heaven. This man is literally Goku in his own story. I need all of that. I am gonna need all of that shit, because, dude, like I said, changed my life. And just like how, see, you're in your own way, you're smart, because you're not being like me right now, okay? You're being...
Because I'm exactly like you, and I'm sitting here like, man, I'm just like... I can't do this, because here's the problem. Is like I told you, I absolutely loved it, and like I'm just trying to contain myself. But when you told me the after Frieza,
dude, it like, listen, like I said, it gets deeper than that, because there's
I know, I've seen quite a few shit, but I did not hear about that one.
Yeah, man, it's like when you just take that little reference, it just opens up like, holy shit, like this really is like they're messing with time already. Like episode 1, bro, what the fuck? They just, bro, I'm not, okay, all bias aside, do you understand episode 1 featured Broly? It featured Broly and a Vegeta that everybody's been waiting for. A true king. This dude,
Dude, it featured some of the most raw fighting that I wish we would see. Oof. Like that, I feel like that the way that Super Saiyan was used here is exactly the flickering. Like, oh my god.
Okay, Brandon, let me ask you. When that happened, what was your reaction?
What? I was popping off, yo.
Okay, so I just want to I want to prove a point really quick. So when Broly knocked Vegeta out of his Super Saiyan form for the first time, what did you first think?
I thought he was done, to be honest. But then when he fought back, I was like, oh, shit. Nah, I was like, that shit, nah,
Dude.
that was pretty hype. It was pretty, because he did it a few times.
Exactly.
So that means he just wasn't giving up.
He did not. This is the
That's
fucking
the
Vegeta.
most raw shit ever.
Ever. Like, dude, as soon, like, just like Brandon said, right? And the difference is you can actually go and watch my fucking react. Sometimes, like, I already go back to watch certain videos that I've made just to see, like, what I can do different, like, you know, for improvement purposes. But, dude, the fact that I can go back and watch my very first experience, my first time, because I've watched this thing a million times already. Like, I'm probably a million, no, but, like, the fact that I can go re-experience that shit, and then, like, through that, feel everything again, like, oh my god,
It's
like,
real. It's real.
dude, when he listen, when he got knocked out, I thought the same thing. I was like, ah, shit, because we're conditioned. We're fucking conditioned, bro. Listen, the thing we love the most is a poison. We're conditioned to think the head ass comes first. Legend is the cure, bro. Vegeta got his ass rocked, but the difference, he didn't go, oh, he's so strong. No, my man had the biggest fucking pair of Dragon Balls, and he turned that shit right the fuck back on. No excuses, no nothing. He was there with a fucking purpose. Saiyan Legend, hear me. Remember that shit? He was not afraid. Cause when I'm telling you, with the more you think about and talk about this shit, bro, you realize how fucking godlike this shit is. He knew who Broly was. He knew how crucial and how important and how massively strong he was. He referred to him as the green light, the gold you wear and shit. Like, this fucking legendary super, no, he's like Saiyan Legend. He referred to him as the Saiyan Legend. And even in the face of the Saiyan Legend, he said without hesitation, I have trained for this moment my whole life. Dude, this Vegeta was the best Vegeta in less than 10 minutes, bro. And that's fucked. That's fucked. That's so fucked, dude. The Vegeta, dude, we had to go through Vegeta being such a fucking prideful, arrogant piece of shit for so long. How many L's did he have to hold? Dude, this Vegeta gained a W the moment he started talking.
It makes me kind of wonder, like, what happened in his timeline, if we're gonna go there.
Yeah. See? You see what I mean?
Like, those
were some BF times.
It raises a lot of questions.
Oh, the other thing,
like, did Goku die over it? Yeah, nah, I'm gonna stop.
No. See, and that's, dude, I'm telling you, because the idea is there's another idea. I don't know how people feel about this idea about this Vegeta, that the new King Vegeta was that Vegeta, right, is like the son of the King Vegeta that we saw at the throne at the beginning of the shit. Okay, and the evidence to back that is because the original, like, we're going to Dragon Ball Z now. Okay, if the original King Vegeta, he had a whole mustache, John. This one was just pointy. So people want to look at that and be as an indicator, like, oh, this could be a different Vegeta. This could be our Vegeta, right? So the King Vegeta that we saw, bro, is that's the Vegeta we should have had, right? But this dude is from 30XX AF after they handle Frieza, bro. This is a timeline that, dude, I'm telling you, this is probably the war that they're probably about to undertake. Is, yo, this is on some Avengers shit, bro. What if it's another Frieza on some Thanos shit? What if it's another Frieza and he is fucking, yo, imagine if his army is characters.
His army's gonna have cooler.
Free. There's no doubt in my mind. Listen, there's no doubt in my mind. I have full confidence that we're gonna see characters like that in this shit. But yeah, but Nasir, you need to raise the tears, please.
Moral of the story.
Yeah. Moral of the fucking story. So, I mean, like I said already, there's going to be more theories that I'm myself going to be putting out. And I will do my best to bring Nasir on to the Full Power Podcast. All right. But keep in mind, I can't guarantee it's going to be next episode just because like
take your time.
Yeah. Like the overabundance of support that this dude has gotten, like, is so OD that he can't, like, he said that when he saw my comment, because I commented under his Instagram celebration, like, thank you message. He said when he was trying to fucking DM me on Instagram, he lost the message because that's how many fucking people are leaving comments and showering him with love, and rightfully so. But he got back to me on Patreon. So it'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen, right? I'm sure, you know, like, cause man seems mad chill, but I'm sure he's mad busy, especially trying to just fucking manage all that, right? So take your time, but raise your fucking tears. Do that favor, please. Raise the tears. But let us know in the comments if you guys want to obviously see Nasir, the God himself, the savior from heaven himself, right? Mr. Wukong, he got the fuck. You see that shit? That shit's tough, man. My shit don't even grow in like that. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking shit. But anyways, is there anything else that you guys even want to talk about? Like, I don't even want to talk about Dragon Ball Super no more.
It's probably about time to wrap it up anyways.
Anything you want to leave with the folks at home, Brandon?
Probably don't overcommit to this shit just yet. don't do it. Don't
raise the tears.
All right, I'm a slide in there, and I'm gonna just say, you know, like, keep your hype contained. Don't overcommit until he raises the tears.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's definitely fair. All right. And so with that, the plugs. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing. All right. fullpowerpod@gmail.com. Thank you again to Kronos for actually giving us an email. That was super nice of you. All right. And of course, we have a Twitter, so make sure you guys are following us over at the Twitter. Okay. And then, last but not least, obviously, which I'm actually pulling up right now, become a patron of ours today. And let's see. I'm actually going to pull up the shout outs that we have to do before I forget. Because if you're a $10 backer or more here on the Full Power Podcast, you're going to hear your name right here, right now. And while I do this, I also wanted to give a quick shout out. You know, I think this was already obvious, but did you guys know that we're definitely international? Like, we have international fans. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But here's how I know, okay? Tijuana, Mexico, where ya at? I got some of our Mexican brothers down there hitting me up on Instagram now, showing love. I'm like,
tough.
I'm like, yo, but that is tough, right? Okay, so we have 2 shout outs to give. First and foremost, shout outs to our homie Jerick Rivera. And this next one you guys are gonna like, okay? This next one, this individual we know personally, okay? And it means a lot that, hey man, you didn't have to do this. $1 would have been cool. Just you watching the videos is cool enough, hitting the like button. But our boy Juice. Our boy Juice, shouting out to you. And again, guys, it's a lot of love. You guys are supporting the Full Power Podcast. We are literally growing, climbing up. We're on the rise to 5. So once we hit that 500 subscriber mark on the YouTube channel, we're gonna be doing this shit live. And I just hope that y'all don't give us too much head ass in person, please. Talk to us about Legend or something. You know what I'm saying? By the way, make sure y'all are taking care of yourselves. May the power protect you. Keep it locked with it right here on this channel. It's been your boy Ooch, the lethal one, brother Ooch, and the homie of all the Kais, Mr. KaiCast himself. We will see y'all next time.